ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Minecrafters of all ages. Welcome back to Forever Bedrock. I've been hard at work over here. Even since what you seen in yesterday's video, and tonight's going to be no exception. We are going to be right back. Oh, I'm crouched. Uncrouch, fool. We're gonna be right back on the grind because we have a lot to do. We could, I suppose, put our helmet on. that might be a valid option. Let's see. There we go. And here, I mean, we're making progress. We are definitely making progress. But I mean, I just feel like it can't happen fast enough. Not because we're not making good progress, but because I am dying to get to the fun stuff with the traps and, you know, the fun stuff. So that's what I'm hoping that we can do today, is kind of get us at least another step closer to that. That would be amazing. Can we do this number? There we go. And I feel like there. So we've got, and this, mind you, this is just the bare bones that I've been doing. I haven't added in any more, like, you know, power banks or whatever we're going to call them. Power stations. I haven't added any of those into any of this. Like, it's literally bare bones. In fact, it probably wouldn't hurt to make sure it's lit up decent. So we don't get our stuff blown up again. I mean, not that you know, not that I would let that happen. Oh. So I'm really just trying to. We're gonna get. I mean, let me if I can. Am I not wearing my elytra? Okay, I just didn't get it to engage for some reason. Okay, now this is gonna be trickier. I mean, that way it's closed. Okay, so I'm kind of, let's carefully. Just okay, we've got none of this done yet, but this is also part of the right side coming out of path 1. Now, over here on path 2, where we just were, this one connection here basically ties into here if that is closed, or you can take this route here. But on the other side, we kind of got this little deal here where we can come down here and yeah, I don't think it should go off this way. I don't want it to connect to that side. If it does, I really wish I had my stuff in front of me. If it does, then there would be some kind of door there that, you know, would close if this door was open, you know, that kind of stuff. Because as you can see, this door is closed, which means that the when you come out this side, the route you have available is the other way, which, yeah, is the two options that we were talking about just a moment ago. Coming down into here and tying into this, or having to come this way. That would be the two options. Now, if let's yeah, we can still, if I can jump. Oh no, I'm not gonna get up on that. Okay, I gotta go this one. Okay, so when we come out here, we can only go that way or this way. The same with the other side. You have the two options or whatever. Now, when we come this way, if that door over there is open, this one is closed, so we can't get into the right path. That's the kind of thing I'm talking about. But remember how we added this little doodaddy here? And we've got, let's, I think I passed it. We got this little doodaddy here, which we forced them to click to see how the armor stand works. Now, the first armor stand that we come across off the Deepslate dive, off any areas, we want it to be like this because we don't want them to we don't want them to miss it. We want them to know, hey, hit this. This guy is going to give us something that, you know, is a piece of armor or a weapon or something. It's going to give us something to help equip us on our journey, which, you know, currently right now. But if that was the case and that stayed that way, then we would come back and we would have these other options to do with. Now, I didn't grab any of those. This will have to be filled up as well. So basically, the concept is there's a solid block under this pressure plate. Re-hit the pressure plate. Whatever is in this dropper, one of those 9 random items will get shot into here. And because this is soft powered, it will immediately redo this. Because it's soft powered, it will immediately get dispensed to us. Just like so. Now, technically, off of this particular path, this is not the first power box because we have the one over there. Now, if we're coming from this path, it would obviously be the first power box. So, if you, as you can see, we're on level 35. Let's see over here, we're on level 35. So basically, level 35 power boxes. Again, with the armor stand, level 35. These Y level 35 deals are, it's going to be a 1 in 9 chance that it's something that they aren't going to like. But out of that other 8/9 of a chance, it's going to be something that's going to help them drastically along the way as they go through this maze that we're going to have shifting and changing and, you know. Oh, I remember what, I know what that is. So, even though that's an obvious deal there, it will close behind you, but also it's going to tie into other things. That, so by sacrificing not being able to go back this way, you're opening up other things. I mean, I could easily jump over that. Easily jump over that and avoid it. So it's going to be part of the strategy. Do I know I don't want to go back this way, make the sacrifice, hit this, which again, because I'm not going to be able to go back that way, will shut these doors here, cutting me off completely. Which I don't know if I can show you guys from here. Okay, so this is the left side of the tunnel we're at now. So when I come down here, la 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 la, and I work my way down here, from this way, I could easily slide through here if these weren't a thing. But what we're gonna have, if I can get back over here. What we're gonna have is something here. I'll probably just run a line of redstone so that there may be pressure plates. I'll figure that out. But if I choose to come right here, is probably a good spot, or even right here. somewheres, I'll have trapdoors or, you know, something that, or pressure plates, I mean, that make it so that when I go over them, and I'll be forced to go over them, it will close these doors to keep me from being able to get into that stuff from the other way. Same with this door because they're both connected. I don't remember if I showed you guys how this works. I can do that real quick. So basically, let me get down here. Might need to do that. Okay, I'd have to use a trapdoor or something to get through there. But basically, mine this out so that we can see. What this does is it runs over here. That's the pressure plates that we saw. When they activate this line, it shoots up and it activates this dropper, which will drop an item on this pressure plate, which will keep it activated for the length of time it takes for an item to despawn, which, as we know, is 5 minutes. And currently, that is how that works. Now, off of that same redstone line, I can run other things, tie into it. But I can also use that same redstone line that's attached to the dropper to shut that off if a player is coming from this way. So maybe, I don't know, we got a pretty high ceiling here. But like maybe say by the time I get to the end of the steps, it's real low in this area and I just can't miss it, right? So that would activate that, and maybe even something over this way. Like, I mean, we can tie into that redstone all over the mad maze to manipulate things, to move and turn. So again, this is level 32. So as you can see, on this route, we skip right past 35, which is kind of the level where you can get your stuff. That means that this particular route, you're not gonna have the easier freebie, but once we get down here, level 22 is basically the main level of the Deepslate dive. All 4 paths, both left and right side, will end up resulting in will be a result of going down to will result in going down to oh, that's all I got of that. All of it will result in going down to level 22 because that is the level, regardless, you know, what kind of extra fundamentals you get on the path you chose, or, you know, which, I mean, each way is gonna have its, you know, pluses and minuses, we'll say. But do I tell me I have more Deepslate? Cobbled Deepslate, that is. So even though each path will have its pros and its cons, once you get down to level 22, that's where things start to get serious. That's where you can begin to run into the traps and that 1 in 9 chance kind of levels out a little bit and becomes less and less of a 1 in 9 chance. Now, what I will say is that in each of those dispensers, we're using dispensers, just because of the fact that we want them to look the same, and some are going to actually hurt the player at random times compared to others times. So it's kind of like pressing your luck in a way. Are you feeling lucky by taking this? Is it going to be worth the trade-off that you may be making, kind of thing? But the ultimate deal is that you're going to take those risks in order to proceed, and you're going to take those risks to get the rewards, because as it gets harder and the checkpoints are a little less in your favor, the rewards will grow, so that when you get them, it's worth the risk. We want the risk worth the reward. We don't want to just make it where it's not something that anybody wants to participate in. You know what I mean? We want there to be advantages to it. Now, what those risk and rewards are, we're not going to go over just yet, exactly. I mean, I did give you one little deal there, as far as points for the shop, for the Mad Maze shop, but beyond that, I really don't want to spoil anything, is pretty much where I'm at with it. And by the way, if you haven't caught other streams, I have been, you guys are smart. You guys have been, you play the game too. I've been looking for insight for, some traps that could possibly be used in the game. I have some good ideas. And I have, that I'm going to implement. Probably will come up with other ideas on my own based off of putting some of these things in. But what I really would like to do is get your guys' feedback on what kind of ideas you guys have, because I mean, let's face it, the more brains on this thing, the better it can be. I mean, and the whole point is to make it as fun as I can for the other members of the realm to be able to enjoy. You know, it's all for amusement and pleasurability. Just don't tell anybody I use that word. I want them to think that when they come down here, I want them to be like, "Oh man, what was he trying to do to us?" Oh, whoops. Oh, okay. I was like, where did I just go? Oh, I guess that was right. Or is it too high? No, I definitely need that one. This is such a tricky angle. Such a tricky angle. Yeah. And then we can come down one each time. Well, that was quite the drop. Okay, I see why. But it was still quite the drop. Not 100% sure how much we can get that to shrink down going through here, but yeah, we'll do what we can. I can easily find another spot for it. If we can't tie in here with our redstone, finding another spot won't be a problem at all. I probably should check something just to make sure, because I mean, I have had so many issues with the audio appearing to work on my end and not actually working. I feel like I could do pressure plates right here, and there's just no way that they could get around them right here. I think that's well, that was before I realized we were off a block. So even if that comes down there, yeah, I feel like that's definitely easy to jump over. So that won't work here. But that's fine. That is absolutely fine. I mean, it could if we drop this down a little bit steeper, but that would kind of affect the dropping feeling. Like we really want it to feel like you're diving down here. Um, so get some polished deep slate here. And where are we? I don't want to. Oh yeah. So we definitely can't go that way. But I think this one may go both ways. I'll have to check into it to make sure. So each of these paths are different, even though they will go down to um, basically the same maze. um, it's gonna give them different deals for. Um, so I really need moderators in chat. Bots seem to be a thing here recently. Yes, we want tiled here. What do I have? I've got the Deepslate bricks, which I could use here. And I believe that's right. It may need to go up one more. And if I'm not mistaken, we just used up the last of our Deepslate. This is going to be the tricky part as we go on, is getting out of here. um, uh, um, let's see. Alright, I think what we can do is come this way. Oh yeah. I smell shenanigans. I definitely smell shenanigans. That one was so much louder than the other two. I wonder why. Okay. We can, for now, we can just kind of go up this way. No, I didn't. I did. Oh, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. We got a lot. We've got so much digging to do still. It's kind of crazy. Let's see. Do I have up the stone now? Over here. Never got those in. When we come back, we will at some point like test run this and see how it does, or how it feels, and look for things that we've missed and whatnot. I feel like I could probably take this and just throw it in here with the worked wood. Would be like the best spot for it. And we are going to head up and out to a higher level of the Mad Castle, as we need the Deepslate. We actually need easier ways to get up and down. This will end up coming down um, here in areas to, you know, access things. Okay. I'm not sure why half my door's missing. But I do know something else. My spawn is not set anywhere near here. Oh man, more bars. Like I can't get away from them now. It's all right, Jonathan. How are you doing tonight? It was entertaining. We want that coal. And we don't need any of that other stuff at the moment. But what we do need is a refill of this. And our maintenance tunnel is already open. Oh, you know what? I went to go. One of these blocks were changed out with something else, and I went to break the one, and broke the other one, and it got sucked up in the hoppers down there. So I'll have to manually retrieve that. This is all. That's all stone. This is all onion stuff that we definitely need to go through. Did I still touch that much Deepslate? Oh, no, that's cobbled Deepslate. Yeah, this all needs to be sorted, like really sorted into shulkers for our storage. I haven't gotten to that yet. Yeah, we may, our next break off of this project, that may be what we do. Because, I mean, I'm having a blast working on it, and I'm super excited about getting a little bit farther into it where we have, you know, the traps and stuff that we've been talking about. But at the same time, I know that it's not the most compelling stream stuff, working on the same thing over and over. So I do try and break it up for you guys. Oh, just about done editing the court case. I can't wait to see that one. I really wasn't planning on putting mine out when I did. It was just a matter of, you know, the IRL problems that I had the IRL things that you know, were going on Sunday and Monday, so I had no hardcore episode, and I was like, oh my goodness, how am I gonna make a video Tuesday morning and get it up by yeah, 3 o'clock Tuesday or anytime Tuesday, and it be something that anybody's gonna want to watch. So it just kind of became one of them deals. I was like, I have this footage, so this is what I'm going with. And it's been a long week already. We're what, like halfway through it. It's definitely been a long week already, but you know, it doesn't mean that it's been a bad week. It's definitely been eventful. For those of you at home, I had 4 days within a week's time where we had no water. Um, so it was. Let's just say that I don't want to experience that again. I mean, it's different. Hurricanes coming, you prepare for it. When it's out of the blue and repeatedly, you kind of are like, what's going on here? This is ridiculous, right? So all seems to be good now. See how long that lasts. uh, I mean, um, can I get it? Ah, got it. I only needed one. Uh, Now I just need to learn to place blocks and I'll be good. As I misplace another block, I say this. And mine out a block I didn't need to mine out. Alright, we want each of these to come down one. I really was struggling to get ready for tonight for different reasons. And I thought, I'm going to have what I need on me tonight because there's going to be so much all over the place that I want to make sure that I know what's going on and I can just get in there and go with it because I'll have, my sketches with me or my, graph paper that that I've drawn my poorly artistic Mad Maze on. Um, but it just nothing ever works out the way you really want it to, does it? Or is that just me? It may just be me. But you know what? That's okay. I feel like that may still not be tall enough. Is that all still down one? No. Oh, yes, it is. Yes, it is. And we're going to grab some, not have polished right there. We're going to grab some polished here. Oh, pardon me. There we go. Why does that side feel so much lower than this other side? Well, I mean, I guess it's taller there, but these two are the same height. So I guess that's the illusion. But we need a lower point, right? We definitely need these 6 spots to be pressure plates, which means we need them to not be able to be skipped by. Alright, so that's 2.5 blocks. You won't be able to jump over them. Oh, that kind of... I mean, I guess that's what it is, right? No, these ones would definitely have to be 3.5 in order for them to get through. Yeah, they'd never get under that otherwise. But with that being said, these actually just these 3 would work. coming from, because you're coming from this way. So we could just do the 3 pressure plates here, pin them down here, and which means we could technically leave that up. Um, so they get down to level 22, they get this claustrophobic fill. I'm not saying I'm short, no. They get this claustrophobic fill, and at the same time, um, we get our redstone in that they have to activate. I mean, technically, we could do a tripwire, and I mean, but that could accidentally get broken. There's so many things that could go wrong with that. Um, so by activating our redstone, we will tie it in to block off this door and this door, which lead back to that way. And this only leads down, to other deeper into the mad maze, like, so, you know. I think we've got our answer here on how to do that. 3 pressure plates there. I don't have pressure plates. I don't have redstone. I need, oh, we have our little, I don't have the white wool. It's gonna tie into all that. Oh, this way. Like, how did I get in here? Gotta crouch to fit through, of course. Let's go ahead and get that out of the way. We'll keep that deep slate on us because we're going to probably use all of that at some point after this. Should I just take the redstone box? I'm not sure if 33 redstone would be enough. Shouldn't need torches. I'm trying so hard to think. I don't think we need any of those doors at the moment. But what we do need is the pressure plates and white wool. Then we can just tie into it. Okay, so if we put the 3 pressure plates here, this is, oh, you gotta be kidding me. Okay. Instead of being bottom slabs, they gotta be top slabs. Hey, actually, I'm not even sure. I'm not even sure if they can be slabs. They may need to be whole blocks. Now that I think about it. Oh, I put them right back where I just moved them. All right, let's do that. Let's just throw a piece of dust down there. Put that up there. Nope. Gotta be a solid block. Alright. So up we go again. Okay. You gotta be kidding me. You have got to be kidding me. Let me out. Where am I? Okay, here. Well, I thought this I thought this was going somewhere. Okay, so I'm pretty much where I thought I was gonna be. Just the other side of this, so. Okay, and technically we only need 3 wood. So let's go ahead and do that. No. Do that and that. And we should be good. And that's why that's there. Just in case any of you guys didn't know, that is why that is there. Like, yeah, this is it. Fly, fly, fly like your life depends on it, because it does. Okay. What if I do that and then go? There we go. Okay. Okay. So, that comes over to here. I'm not exactly sure of chords. Oh, no. Okay, that's that side. I was up there. Okay, there's the distance to the doors. Let's just drop down here. Yep. Go up, go down, down. And here we are. And you know what? Let's eat. That would be good. And let's do 3 wood, 3 pressure plate. And do our wool and our redstone as we go. I feel like I probably should have grabbed repeaters. Let's see. I'm heading toward up just straight this way. Yeah, literally just straight this way. Okay. Okay, so what we're wanting to do is actually tie into the firing of this dispenser here. So we want that there. Um, 1, 2, 3. Watch, we're gonna need a repeater. 4. 5. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So let's do redstone there. We know that that's enough. Oh, I wish I would have grabbed the repeater. Alright, let's just throw some gravel in there for now. I need a lot less wool for that than I was anticipating. I don't know why I thought it was so much further. So let's break down enough so I have pretty much a stack of redstone just in case on me. We'll grab the one repeater. As long as we get the redstone working, I can always come back and add the wool underneath. Because once we get it figured out, at least I'll know what's going on. I'm sure there is probably a much simpler, more efficient way to do this. I do not know that way. So actually, I want to put that on a delay. And let's let's go ahead and just put these back. Now, say I come down here. I thought I saw something. Say I come down here. I'm forced to hit that. This did not trigger. That did not trigger. Okay, so let's take this back up. Let's you know what? Let's throw a piece of redstone dust on there and see. See, there's 10. Oh, by adding that, did I? Okay, so it's getting soft powered. No problem. Um, there we go, just like that. And we'll just adjust all this by one. And then it will activate our dropper for us. I think. That's what I'm hoping for here. There we go. Now let's try. We still have 9 items in there, just like we want. Dispenser's been activated. That door is closed. And that door is closed. Yeah, see, those sit down. So either way, I guess no matter which block date that you get, it activates that dropper. It's directly set under it. For some reason, I thought the redstone had connected it, but that is obviously not the case. So we can go ahead and put this all back like so. So we got this nice little we can do that. You know what? Let's oh, not that. go ahead and make that right there. I mean, that's fine. So anything that we tie into that redstone off of that dispenser, which we could technically borrow from these pistons going that way. We could borrow from these pistons going that way, or either of them going, you know, whichever way. So, I mean, we're at the limit here. Like, this is as far back as we go for the Deepslate dive anyway. So we don't have to worry really about going this way too much, but there's a lot of stuff we can tie into that goes that way. But you know, that also reminds me that how am I gonna, do I have a way out? Okay, let's I'll go this way. So I need to show you guys this other part here, and I think we'll be able to wrap it up from there once I explain this last little bit to you guys, because I want you to understand what's going on as much as, you know, to the best of my ability. Yeah, I did that. Okay. Okay, so this is path one. Yeah, we got, and I want to say that's, I believe that would be path 2 over there, and then 3, and then 4. I believe it goes counterclockwise. Let me see if I can get us over here. So our little setup here that half of this runs off of, with our etho hopper clock, and then our so we have our etho hopper clock that controls these two sets of doors. It, let me out. Why? I just want to explain. Okay. So our etho hopper clock that controls that set of doors going that way and that set of doors going that way, right? Well, our dispenser here, well, the etho hopper clock controls when this gets shot. And if this is a non-stackable item, then, such as a shovel, then it works the opposite of how it is right now. So this would be open and that would be closed. So a non-stackable item would give us enough power to close this. But since it's not getting power for that right now, our torch here, I guess this is kind of like a knock gate, maybe. This torch here does have power. When a shovel goes in that dropper and this gets signal, it cuts off this torch. So this torch is always opposite of this signal. All right, by using that, we control this redstone to these pistons to do the opposite of whatever this one is doing. And of course, over here I got um, again, in order to do the opposite of that one, it reverses back to go underneath to get the other side of this door. Now on this side, because these two kind of can merge together, we need it also the opposite of this one. So if this one is closed, then this door can be open for people to get in that way. But if this door is open, meaning people can get back up into that path, then we need this to be closed so that that can't happen. And so there's, I mean, it seems complicated, but it's really pretty simple if I was able to figure it out. Basic thing we need to know going forward is etho hopper clock times when this item gets sent from the dropper to the above dropper, and when that happens, if it's a non-stackable item, we get enough signal to close these. If it's a non-stackable item, we get enough signal to close these doors. Otherwise, dozers are closed. Now, we have tied into this one clock to do the same thing for these doors over here. And technically, I could tie into that same clock to do the doors for that one and that one. But I really don't know about that. I'm gonna have to make. I mean, I believe the redstone's all responsive through here because of the fact that you know, we can reset the game and whatnot, and it appears to work. So we may be able to get by with just that one hopper clock, and you know, just chaining together the doors, and this door is opposite of that one, and it not being too much redstone in the way. But if not, we may end up having one of those deals. We may end up having three more tops. Hopefully not, but I mean, that could literally be what we end up with. Now that we've gotten most everything down to level 22 off of path 1, I want to start working on these other paths, and I want to get them at least down to level 39. I want everything down to level 39 because 39, can I slide through here? Okay. Yeah, we'll just go this way. No, we won't go that way. We'll go this way. And we'll go this way. This is open, so we get through here. Alright, level 39 is where the spruce wood stops, right? I'm going to get everything down to this point, because this is where you begin the dive. This is where all the doors locking you back off the immediate entrances are taking place, and it's a completely different look here than going forward, right? I mean, we've got you know, this little stuff going on here for lighting versus this kind of stuff, and then that changes again when we get past all this. This goes down to level 22, by the way, which that does not. But I mean, oh, I'm sorry, level 35. Because level 35 is what? Our level for our most generous Mad Maze power boxes, or booster boxes, whatever we're calling them. And then you get this little deal here that goes down to 22. Once we reach level 22, there's another obvious change, but it's just a way to... Ooh, I almost got caught. And because I did that, guess what? I can't get through here now. I didn't even realize I left that open. But what I do know is... Oh, did I not bring them? I could have swore I grabbed them. Anyway, so that's what it is. I want to get this section taken care of down to level 39 on all of them so that we're at this particular point. And I mean, there's no power boxes or anything at this point. It's just, you know, the points of a no return, or, you know, making your paths and all that. Spruce floor, deep slate ceiling, right? And I think if we take the rest of the project in strides like that, and then from 39 down to 35, because that's where it changes again. And then we can, and 35 is where we have our, again, our little pretty much freebie deals, but not always. And then we'll take it down to level 22. And I'm going to do as much of this stuff off camera as I can. Otherwise, we will never get it done. Not with like the couple hours I have to stream. And I mean, it's getting harder and harder to get around through here. I've got so much digging to do. So upcoming streams, we may end up, once we get these other levels down to 39, we'll get all this dug out down to that point. And then again that to 35, and then again to 22. So it's all a big open area, and we can really see what's going on. Right now, having all this here just kind of helps make sure that I can get back up and out and all that kind of stuff to these areas, and I can get up here and actually work, right? So that's what we're looking forward to. We're gonna have to farm a whole lot more of this stuff. Honestly, I probably have enough of these lights, but we're gonna need a lot more of this, I'm pretty sure. So we may end up farming some of that stuff. Like, there's gonna be streams that's gonna like break this up, and videos that I'll give videos to help update everything that's going on along the way. I've been trying to do that. I thought this last episode was a good way to break away from the maze in a completely unusual way, because we normally don't do the whole roleplay thing to that kind of degree. And let's face it, it was a chance to have fun with some friends, and I mean, at the end of the day, you kind of have to jump on that, right? I mean, when your friends are looking for fun and you've got what they need, you got to give it to them. Probably could have said that so many different ways. Anyways, again, we're gonna be doing some shulker sorting and stuff like that. I know, like Deep Slate Dive, Deep Slate Dive, Deep Slate Dive. That's been the whole live stream thing going for weeks now. And as much as I am enjoying it, and as much as I really just want to get it done, like I said, I'm still going to be working on it off camera and behind the scenes and stuff like that. I think that I don't want to burn everybody else out on it. and so that's why I'm suggesting all this other stuff. So let me know side projects. Would you guys like to do a stream doing this stuff if we need more? Would you like to have a stream probably digging out more stones? Probably not the most idealistic either, to be honest. But we need if we need this, we can do a stream farming that. We could do. I completely lost my train of thought. There's other stuff we need. We could do a stream gathering up more redstone stuff. We could do a stream getting the stuff together for the level 35 power boxes. Come up with an actual name for it. Whatever that's gonna help us get this project done, but not be here doing this same thing. If you guys are interested in seeing, let me know, and we'll work that into some streams. We definitely need to do some more work getting all this, getting us some little walkways coming down into the area. Probably like see here, I have to be real careful. Can't really come down any lower here because we're already going to be cutting it tight coming down these steps and stuff here. So that's what that is. But those little deals like that help add those little imperfections, and I'll adjust this if necessary just to make sure that and that'll give us a weight on top of one of these, and we'll have little deals that you can kind of see. You can pretty much walk this thing. And then we could break in wherever we need to at a later point or whatever. I still haven't remembered what it was I was trying to get at about some other types of streams that would help us out with this project. Without it being like all on this. Organizing our storage, and just having a chatty stream going over all the cool things that we like to do here in the Minecraft world community, especially coming into 121. 121 is so close, and there's this update is all over the place. There's so much to it, and it's going to be a lot of fun. Anyways, I probably have talked you guys to death at this point. I really need to get better at making these outros a little bit quicker. But, all the traps and, things that you would like to see inside the Mad Maze. We got the moving walls. I just showed you guys how, we're going to make those work. And so it's not just the walls to keep people from getting back into areas that we don't want them to get into. Certain paths, once you take that path, there's just going to be a lot of things that we're going to do to manipulate this thing, tying it right in off of this stuff here, so that it just transforms on its own in different areas. It's going to be there's a lot to it, and I can't wait. But I know we are going to definitely need a lot more blue concrete. So I'm gonna probably, I don't know if that's worth doing like a whole stream on. You might see that in like a video or whatever. Anyways, like I said, I got to get better at doing these outros a little bit quicker instead of keeping you guys hanging on. I'm looking for your feedback. If you're enjoying what we got going on here, hit that like button, give it a big thumbs up, share it with your friends. The channel needs all the support you can give. And if you're not already subscribed, I couldn't imagine why. Hit the subscribe button. You get free videos and you get notifications for all these live streams. And you can also join us in the Discord, where most of us are here on the Forever Bedrock server are active daily. We got the whole Bedrock team out going now, so that's kind of cool. And I just want to thank each and every one of you from the bottom of my heart. It's been a while since I've done that, but you guys are all amazing. And remember to always keep mining and crafting. And I will see each and every one of you